welcome back to my channel. Time to get ready with me to go to church, so come spend the day with us. Since having Carter, trying to get ready for church on Sunday mornings has been really rough. Like trying to find a new routine, trying to, get timing down and timing right for things. It's been really hard. Meanwhile, I got a pimple on my nose. Like I'm about to be 30 years old. Why do these pimples keep popping up? Anyway, right now my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. to get up and get ready for church. However, every time it goes off, I hit snooze at least twice, which sets me back from leaving the house at the right time so we can get to church on time. And so my husband was like, well, why don't you just wake up? And I was like, because that's hard. And I'll tell you why it's hard. For the past couple of weeks, Carter has been waking up at 4:30 to eat. And of course, 2 hours later at 6:30 to eat. Well, if I was to set my alarm, let's say at 5:30 or 5 o'clock, or just get right up at 6, I was just up at 4:30 for at least 30 minutes to feed him. So I'm not laying back down until 5, and I'm tired from having to wake up and do that feeding. And people are like, well, why don't you just pump a bottle? But with breastfeeding, you have to constantly remove milk in order to make milk. So it sounds great to just give him a bottle and let my husband do it. But I'm still going to have to move that milk in order to keep making milk. And even if I do just get up at 6 or get up at 5:30, I'm still going to have to take time away from getting ready to pump. So just waking up at 6 or setting my alarm earlier than 6 really doesn't help me because of breastfeeding. And I'm not blaming breastfeeding at all. I fully stand by, my decision to breastfeed, and I don't regret it at all. But it does kind of set me back on Sunday mornings trying to get up and get ready. So since I haven't been singing and leading praise and worship, I have really been using the last couple of weeks going to church as like practice, trial and error, to try and figure out what is a good system, what is a good makeup routine that I can do in the mornings to make sure that I'm staying on schedule and trying to make it out of the house on time. This week, I actually did pretty good on time. That's why I'm having a dance break. I just had breakfast, which is great because I usually never have time for breakfast. But today, I finished early on my makeup at like 7:08, and now it is 7:27, and I've eaten my breakfast, and I'm like, okay, we're doing good. And I don't know what the difference was today. Maybe because I didn't do my eyeshadow for real. Maybe that made a huge difference. It probably did make a huge difference on my time. But I'm feeling good. And I got my leftover Starbucks from yesterday. So I done had a chai. And I feel like I'm ready to take on the rest of this day. So, time to get the kids up. So I did things a little out of order. Usually I wake Avery up first and let baby sleep, but his feeding times have been like really weird when it comes to like leaving and getting to the church and everything. And so I decided, okay, let's wake baby up first to let him eat so that by the time it's time for him to eat again, we'll already be at church and be settled. And then I'm gonna wake Avery up. So let's see how this works, because for the past couple of weeks, it's been absolute like chaos and madness trying to, I guess, time his feedings correctly. So we'll see if this works.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have to wake her up because she woke herself up. So, so things are going better today than they have been going for the past couple of weeks. We're doing good. Doing good. I did Avery's hair on Saturday using some new products that I was doing a beauty review on, and the products worked really, really well for her hair. And I actually have those products in a short on my page if you want to see it. I remember being so scared about having a little girl because I was like, I don't know how to do her hair. What am I supposed to do? And somebody was like, you'll figure it out. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. But they were right. You will figure it out because, what other choice do I have? Tried out a couple of different bows. All the bows seemed just to not work, but now I'm looking at it, the pink one was actually not too bad. But then I decided to go with the yellow one, and I actually really liked the yellow one, and I thought Avery did too, and then she changed her face. I don't know. Did you sleep good? Really? Yeah.
Oh, my baby. My baby.
Once I get the kids ready for church, then I can finish getting myself ready. I have various alarms set on my phone, so like 8:15, 8:30, 8:45 as reminders of I gotta get out of there. We have to be at church by 9:30 for sound check, and we live 45 minutes away. So we have to leave no later than 8:45 to make it on time. Well, we finally got in the car and it was like 8:50, 8:55. We were late. Driving in St. Louis is ridiculous because what is hanging off the back of this cab? Like, is that a muff? I don't think it's a muffler, but it's something.
I ain't staying behind.
Life in St. Louis. You know, I should have started vlogging sooner and vlogging about like what it was like to move to St. Louis and like my experience. I wasn't there yet, I know, but like I could have been at like thousands of subscribers by now if I would have like started vlogging a lot sooner. What? In due season. Yeah, that's right. In due season. It's okay. You could have been a trophy wife by now. I just didn't know. Because I still feel like a newbie here. I still feel like I just moved to St. Louis and like I don't know what's happening. So there's still room for that. My eyelash is not sitting right and it's really frustrating me. So if you see me today, don't say nothing about my eyelash, okay? Because I did my best. So we finally pulled up to the church around 9:45ish. My husband had to go in and do sound check, but since I'm not singing yet, I didn't have to go to sound check. So I went to another room to finish putting my lipstick on, to feed Carter, and to just kind of hang out and chill until we go to service. I try to be in the service about 10:30, 10:45. We're still sitting in the balcony because I'm just not ready for him to be on the floor yet. After church, we went to Mellow Mushroom, which is a pizza restaurant. If you guys have never been to Mellow Mushroom, you definitely need to make some time to go. The pizza is so good. And Avery's favorite food is pizza right now, so we know for sure if we go there, she's going to eat. After dinner on Sundays, we head home and just rest and relax for the rest of the evening. Thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time.